What is up, guys? T-Bird here, and I'm doing a quick video for you guys on 5 tips how to become a great Fortnite player. These are all tips that I came across and I came up with myself when I started this game, and they really helped my game, and I'm really excited to share them with you guys. So the first tip I have for you guys is number 1, play solos. And a lot of people, as simple as a tip as this may be, a lot of people don't do it. And the reason for that is it's fun to play with your friends. Sometimes it's fun to get those wins, even if it means you're getting carried along the way. And that is the main reason why I say play solos, because often when you start and you're playing with a squad, you're playing with more experienced players. And they might be doing all the legwork for you guys. They might be carrying you guys, and they might be giving you guys those wins. And the biggest thing about this game that fueled me when I first started was getting a win. And I had to earn that myself because I didn't have many friends that played with me. Just because they weren't on the wave yet of Fortnite. So I was forced to play solos, and I was forced to want that win. And the way to get the win was to get better. So when you play solos, you're forced to have to do 1v1 fights. You can't have anyone to help you. You can't have anyone to carry you. So you learn very fast what you need to do, what you need to become better at to get those victory royales. Number 2 is play aggressive. This is something that it's kind of split down the middle for players. There's a lot of players that just want to go after it. They want to get the kills. And then there's a lot of players that just want to survive. And survival is a huge factor of this game, but it's not everything. And you have to be aggressive to get better. Now, you don't have to be stupid aggressive where you're rushing at people with no materials and a pistol, but you have to realize you want to look for fights. It is okay to get into fights. It is okay to die and not win the game, as long as you're getting better by getting into gunfights. That is a victory. A lot of people play very scared in the beginning because they just want to survive and get that victory royale. But I'm here to tell you, getting a win does not make you a great player. It just means you lived longer than everybody else. Getting the kills, I consider getting a 12 kill game and maybe dying a better victory than the guy with a 4 kill win. It doesn't mean he's better than you because he won. It just means he was playing safer than you. And when you want to get better, you want to push yourself. You want to get into those fights, and you want to get in a little uncomfortable situations because it's going to help you down the road. Number 3. Study the pros. And what I mean by that is watch a lot of YouTube videos, whether it be my channel, whether it be, the big shots like Ninja, Dakota's, Daquan. Watching them adds to your game so much, because when I first started, I didn't really know what to do. I didn't know what I was doing wrong. And when you watch great players playing at the greatest level, you truly get to evaluate what you should be doing. You take things from them, and it makes you a better player, whether it be watching my video and learning these tips and implementing them in your game, or just watching somebody's live stream. You can see it, okay, he built that in that situation, or he got out of that really uncomfortable situation by doing this. Let me try that. And it really adds to your game because everybody thinks differently. Everyone has different tactics. Everyone has different play styles, and if you like a play style from one player, you can take that, and if another player has another style you like, you take that and you blend them all together, and you become a really great player. Number 4 is be self-aware. Now, this tip may sound a little strange to you guys, but what I mean by being self-aware is look at your game and target what your weaknesses are, target what your strengths are. For me, when I first started, it was clear as night to realize that building was my weakness. I didn't even do it at all. And I didn't realize how important it was in this game. So what I instantly did was I went on YouTube, I looked up building tips, I also watched the pros, like I said, and I saw what they did with the building, and I instantly tried to practice them. You're not going to be great at building in one day, but just knowing that you need to get better at that and focusing on that is going to make you a tremendously better builder in a very short time. Another thing I had to look at myself is I knew I wanted to become a better shotgun fighter. Shotgun fights are so important in this game because they are one of the most powerful weapons in the game. You can kill anybody with one shot if you're close enough. So it's extremely important, especially if you want to be aggressive. You're going to be up close and personal, and shotgun is the best gun for that. So what I did is I messed around with my sensitivity. I looked at how other players approach their shotgun fights, whether if they're using a pump, maybe build a wall right after that, or the pump tack meta, or the pump double pump meta is back, and you have to learn these things. And I knew that was a weakness of mine. And now the building, I'm one of the best builders out of all my friends. I'm one of the best builders in most of the lobbies I play in, just because I really honed in on that. And as far as the shotgun, I'm very confident with my shotgun play now. So it's always about knowing what you're good at and what you're not. Because if you don't think about it and you just think you're a good player, you're not opening it up to be able to learn. You're not opening up that window, and it's really going to slow your growth. Number 5, the last tip is just build. Now this goes to all the players that just don't want to admit that this is a building game. I briefly talked about this in my last tip, but building is the biggest part of this game, even bigger than gunfights, because if you can build and survive in a fight and confuse people, you can miss a bunch of shots and then finally hit one and it's game over. Building is such a huge thing, whether it be just to get cover or to get over them, get the high ground. It is tremendously important. So I recommend everybody at this point, if you don't know already, just build. Building is going to make you a great player, and it's going to set you apart from the rest. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, give it a subscribe. That's all from me this time, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.